What's the #1 pain complaint? Everyday back pain. You can't get comfortable, you toss and turn at night. No matter which way you sit or stand, nothing seems to help. Today, we have a plan to heal your own back pain. It's exactly what Stephanie needs. Take a look.
My name is Stephanie. I'm 32 years old, but I feel like I'm living in an 80-year-old's body, and it's all because of back pain. The irony is, I'm a biology teacher, and I teach my students about the human body all day. But little do they know that my own body keeps me in pain all day long. I feel like I should know better, but I can't seem to fix it or find relief. The pain starts as soon as I wake up in the morning, and as I go along with my day, it tends to become excruciating. When I go to get my daughter out the crib, when I'm putting my daughter in my car seat, it's a lot of bending over, puts a lot of strain on my back. I live on the 5th floor of my apartment building, and walking upstairs with groceries and even carrying the baby aggravates it even more. I've tried everything to relieve my back pain. I have a firm pillow that I take wherever I go, when I'm working on my computer, when I'm relaxing at home. I do stretching exercises. I try sleeping with heating patches, but it doesn't work. I don't want to go out a lot because walking around will hurt my back. Worst of all, I feel like I'm not able to keep up with my baby girl. My back hurts, babe. I can't go on like this. I'm at a loss. I feel kind of old before my time.
So Stephanie is here. Now it's clear this has a huge impact on your life, this back pain. Describe, if you can, your emotions. What does it change? How do they affect you?
The major way it affects me is the way I deal with my little daughter. She's 2 years old. She's a toddler. You know, I constantly have to pick her up, put her down, and I always have to take breaks when I'm playing with her. I have to sit down. I tell her my back hurts, and I feel like I could be an even more awesome mom if I just get rid of this back pain for her.
Now, I was surprised to learn you're a biology teacher, so you know a lot about the body, right?
I do. I know a lot about the body, the back, everything.
Must be very frustrating to not be able to take that knowledge, that wisdom, and actually change the pain you're experiencing.
Yeah, it is. I know about the body. I just wish I could do something about this back pain to feel better and be a better mom.
So I have a solution for you, because obviously, since it's the #1 problem in America, you're not alone. But I want to take you to the truth tube first.
Okay.
And go over some of your data.
Yes.
So come on back here. The first and most important thing we got to figure out is whether or not you have something structurally wrong in there. Is there a problem with the bones, with the nerves themselves? So there is no physical evidence of any root compression, which means the nerves aren't being squeezed. There's no evidence of any spinal compression. The bones aren't damaged, squishing down, causing things that could, without any change, cause pain.
Okay, that's great.
Right, that's very good.
That's great.
Yeah, those are also the only reasons we'd even think about the more invasive things, like surgery. All right, let me go to one more number.
Okay.
You actually mentioned it in the tape package. I'm going to put a number up there, and this number 80. Do you remember when you used it?
I do. Yes. Sometimes I feel like I'm in an 80-year-old's body because of the constant back pain. I should be able to do these activities without stopping every couple of minutes because of my back.
Of course you should. Who wants to feel like they're 80 when they're 32, which is your age, which chronological age? You're acting, feeling, living like you're 50 years older. That's just too big a gap. And I want to take you from that 80 back to your 32. That's where you belong. What would your life be like today if you could feel like your actual age, like you feel like you're 32 because you didn't have the back pain?
It would be so much better. Better interactions with my baby. I actually want to run a marathon, and every single time I walk, like a few blocks, I get back pain. Yeah. So it's like running is kind of, no, I can't do it. So everything would be better. Even teaching, I could stand longer in the classroom.
I love that you want to run a marathon. Seriously, no, I want you to aspire to that. I want you to think, I can go as hard as I can, and we're going to help you with that. So I asked an expert. Sue Hintzman is here. She's the author of the MELT Method, and she knows a lot about this. And Sue's got a plan that everybody out there can follow in order to take care of your own back pain. Now, so you actually know a fair amount about this because you had back pain yourself, firsthand experience.
I did. When I was in my late 20s, I had debilitating pain, and now I'm in my mid-40s, and I have never looked back, and I've helped literally tens of thousands of people get out and stay out of chronic pain. And I'm going to tell you, this pillow that you're using as a crutch, we're going to use it as a toy to be able to do pillow fights with your daughter soon. We're going to put it back on the bed. No more of this. So I'm going to teach you the secrets to getting out of pain.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So the first thing we have to tackle is the real source of the pain. If you don't mind, if we're going to actually heal our pain, let's get to the real problems that we're experiencing in our bodies. Describe your philosophy of what's happening.
Okay, so there is a missing link in the body. I always say when pain is chronic, you have an issue in your connective tissue. So connective tissue is the stability system of the body. It's mostly made up of collagen and water. So every time we move, the tissue has the ability to morph and adapt, and it adjusts to our motion. But then it always, ideally, when it's hydrated, it goes back to its original shape. But what science is starting to understand is that our daily movements and postures are causing constant tension and compression in just one region of the body. That causes the tissue to dehydrate, and so it doesn't quite go back to its original shape. And now you've kind of got these little kinks in the body, and that's what's accelerating the feeling of pain. So I'm going to teach you how to rehydrate your connective tissue, rebalance your nervous system, and we're going to get a really simple solution that you can do every day. 10 minutes a day, it'll eliminate the back pain. It's quick, it's easy, you can do this.
Great, I'm
Excited?
looking forward to this, yes.
For everybody, not just you who's got back pain, if you want to go from this broken version to this, which we're going to try to do, we'll make it happen for you. When we come back, we're going to walk you through the steps to heal your own back pain. For everyone who has back pain, it's making you feel older than you really are, I want you to know you have the power to heal your own back pain. So HitSpin's plan is a daily regimen that doesn't take a lot of time, but can have huge results for you. Now, the first part of this regimen is to do a 10-minute rebalance sequence. 10 minutes every morning. What's this going to do?
Okay, so the rebalance sequence is going to help to rehydrate the connective tissue and get the nervous system back into balance. So I'm going to show you this really simple process of assessing where you've got stuck stress, rebalancing the nervous system, and then reassessing and see if we can eliminate it. And it really does. It takes less than 10 minutes a day.
So 10 minutes a day will help me with this back pain and make me feel better?
Yes.
All right, so have a seat. This won't hurt a bit.
No, this is the easy part. So you're going to lie on your back,
Okay.
head up here, feet down here.
Okay.
The other feet down there.
There you go, your other feet. Okay, so everybody at home can do this as well. So you're gonna lie on your back, you're gonna put your palms faced up, arms and legs extended, and just take a breath. And all I want you to do is think. Just don't fidget or adjust. Notice the left and right sides of your body. Do you feel more weighted to one side, or do you feel balanced?
I feel balanced.
Oh, well, that's good. Okay, so we've got a nervous system connection. Is this area of your back on or off the floor?
It's off the floor.
Okay, so we want this to be on. So there's
So let me just show
number
one thing. So so normally you have space here, but in you have a lot of space up here too. So you're supposed to have a gentle little less here, but you have a big empty space over here.
Right, so when we have low back pain, our body starts to transition a low back curve to a mid back curve, but it actually causes more pain in the low back.
So how do we deal with this?
Okay, so we're gonna have you turn on your side, come on up to sitting, and what we're gonna do is see if you can lie back on this roller. So bend your knees, and I wanna see you try to lift up your hips and sit up on this roller. Yep.
I'll sit back on it?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Come on up there.
People get hurt doing this stuff.
And then you're gonna bring your butt way to the edge and you're gonna lie down on your back on the roller. So you gotta get onto your spine. There you go, nice and slow, just go ahead and roll on down. Knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Bend your knees, bend your knees. There you go. Okay, so this is simple. This is 4 moves. Now, if you don't have a soft roller, you can take a yoga mat, roll it up, or you can take a towel and roll it up. All you have to do is be compressing the spine. You put your hands on the floor, and there's 4 moves. The first one's called gentle rocking. You're gonna begin to tip your body left and right. And what this does is it challenges your neurological core system to keep you balanced on an unstable surface. And now we wanna come off the roller. Now, Stephanie, when you do this on your own at home, you'll be up here for 10 minutes. So now straighten out one leg, slide your body off the roller, and go ahead and lie flat on your back again, palms up, arms and legs extended. Now, I'm sure we're not gonna make a change in your legs, but there's more that we would need to do for that. But what I want you to notice is, what does this part of your back feel like now? Did it come down at all to the ground?
It really did.
Kinda neat.
Yeah.
It's like a little magic act. Now,
Oh my goodness, hey, put your arms up. I'm just show this. This is really cool. There's no space there anymore. I was able to push it way beyond before, but not anymore. Hop up for 1 second. We got one more exercise for those legs then. All right, so this is a ball foot treatment or self foot treatment.
Yep,
Come on over, Steph.
right, so what we want to try is to actually rehydrate the tissue in your spine from your feet. So now you're standing on your feet all day, got a lot of compression in the low back. And what I'm going to have you do is step on the ball just in front of your heel. So this is called the glide, shear, and rinse. It's the easiest way to hydrate connective tissue. So you keep your toes down and you let the ball swagger back and forth. So keep your toes in one spot. It's kind of like doing the dance move, the twist. So it's not the mashed potato. So you kind of like sway the heel back and forth. And you see if you can bring the ball all the way to the back of the heel, and then you bring your ball back just in front of your heel. So that prepares the tissue for the next move. So now, to stimulate connective tissue and hydrate it, all you have to do is create a tight wiggling motion. So connective tissue kind of acts like a sponge. So what we're doing is kind of working fluid into the sponge, and then just like a sponge, to get new fluid, you're going to compress and wait. It's like squeezing out the sponge before you let let it go so you get the fill effect. And then to rinse, you go from toe to heel, and watch how I step over the ball as I do this. So I start at my toes, and in one direction, I start to move this fluid through the body. So the basic principle of melting is to create local fluid exchange and then global. Do you feel balanced now?
I feel a little bit more balanced.
It's kind of neat. It's a
So
neat
here's
change.
the deal. I know it's a long path. I don't want you feeling like you're 80 anymore as a 32-year-old. These are simple, straightforward steps that I think will be helpful not just you, but for millions of folks out there who have the same kinds of issues. Let's take control of our backs. Let's do it ourselves. As a biology teacher, you know this.
Thank you.
Okay. She'll hang with you, make sure you know how to learn all these things the right way. But these are things we can all do as well on our own.
Thanks. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah,
and
we're going to make you a
becoming
great.
better.
Yeah, we're going to make you a melt map for
You
it.
can check out Sue Itzman's book, The Melt Method. It's pretty cool. You do some of the things we did today. You can find the full plan to heal your own back pain at DrOz.com. I'll be right back. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out on new videos to live the good life.